Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Age of Empires 2, where we are stretching it far beyond its bounds of where it really should ever be able to go. I know, it's far too crazy what we've managed to do today. But hey, as the last Age of Empires 2 video did so well, we've decided to release this one. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You're going to be seeing something quite terrifying that might make you fear even being on the same planet as Ethiopia, because they're going to get you no matter what. There is no way to outrun them. They will always find you, and they will destroy you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough teasing. Let's dive into this video. So sit back, relax, and have an absolutely lovely time. Oh, and make sure to go grab a cup of tea. You're going to need it. Anyway, let's dive into the game as I demonstrate the power of the Ethiopian thermonuclear missile. You see, in the 250 times tech mod, Ethiopia is a bit of a strange cake, for the sole reason that they receive some special abilities when it comes to their siege engines. A fantastic start. So immediately what you want to do is get your civilians up and running, get them a nice little mill, and get them farming berry bushes. Now, the Ethiopians are a very special bunch because they have superior siege weaponry. I know. Now, we are quite a way off the superior siege weaponry at the moment, but given enough time, we'll get it. Now, it's going to take us a while to unlock siege weaponry, so I'll see you back in a couple of minutes when we have it up and running. Fantastic. We've managed to get ourselves into the Imperial Age, which is exactly the age that we need to be in to start our little bit of shenanigans. I know, ladies and gentlemen. So what you effectively need set up is just a simple castle and a siege workshop, as well as a university. And combined with these guys, we're going to be demonstrating why the Italians lost to Ethiopia twice. You see, all you need to do is simply build a, as seen on TV, Ethiopian ICBM. Now, what I mean by that is effectively you can either have a trebuchet or a catapult, and all of them are completely utterly broken. I personally recommend the catapult, because while so many do believe that the trebuchet is vastly superior, the Ethiopians would have you think otherwise. So what you want to do is basically make sure to spam out as much of the siege engineer's ability as possible. This effectively increases the range of all of your siege weapons by +1. Quite a useful little upgrade to have. They also do an extra 20% more damage to buildings. Very nice. So grab a couple of siege engineers, but most importantly, you're going to want torsion engines. Effectively, it increases the siege workshop unit's blast radius. Now, it does take a lot of food, but once you have torsion engines up and running, you're in the money, ladies and gentlemen. You are very much in the money. Now, something I've also been working on is the Fletching upgrade, which is quite cheap, only 100 food and 50 gold, rather easy to spam out, but the Fletching upgrade is very impressive because it increases the range of all range units by 1 and their attack by 1. Now, this doesn't really mean too much, but it does mean that effectively crossbowmen will always outrange trebuchets. As you can see here, my crossbowman here has a range of 6. Very impressive. Whereabouts does that mean he can shoot? Well, actually not that far. He's quite a way off being able to shoot across the entirety of the map, but given enough time, it will happen. Oh, and it would appear our first conflict is on. The green army is preparing some kind of attack on us, whilst the yellow army is about to storm into green territory. Very interesting. Naturally, we have absolutely no vested interest in any of that, as we're far too busy creating something rather strange. I have also been investing in Conscription, which is effectively going to allow us to train units effectively instantly, as well as also increasing the rate at which we research Fletching, which is now rather stupid indeed. Yeah, it just gets faster and faster. And to look at how fast we can research the thumb ring, which increases the rate of fire of archers. Oh, because that's balanced. Also, for some reason, the more you research Conscription, the faster you can then re-research Conscription. So as you can see, it just gets slowly faster and faster for us to cheese Conscription into fantastic brand new things. Anyway, we're going to research our first generation of torsion engines, which actually completes ridiculously quickly. Now we're going to want to build our first ever siege onager. Oh my. It is going to cost us 1,450 food just to research this bad boy, but once we get it up and running, it's going to be very profitable. Also, for some reason, Conscription affects every single research on the entirety of the map. For example, say I want to chop wood 20% faster, well, but wabam, it just researches like that. Say I want faster villagers, well, it does it that quickly as well. Yeah, it's rather strange how fast all of this gets calculated, but you can effectively spam out the loom research as fast as you like. And wabam, 70 hit point villagers. In my case, I'm just using these bonuses to create one of the strangest arbalists in the entirety of the known universe, as he has a range of 18, which let's see just how far it can go. Go attack that building, please, Mr. Arbalist. It's going to take him a while to get over there, but once he gets there, he'll really get there. Anyway, let's build ourselves our first siege onager for only 160 wood and 135 gold. Also, they build really quickly. Now, the range on these guys isn't the best. I mean, it's about half the range of our crossbowmen over here, but don't worry, they're not quite ready yet. We need to invest more into the torsion engines first, ladies and gentlemen. More torsion engines, the better. Oh, here's a barracks over here. Yes, this seems like the perfect target for us to attack. Anyway, our crossbowman is now in range, and as you can see, he has the rate of fire of a M16 assault rifle, it would seem, and he is actually able to melt through this building rather quickly. Remember, this is just one sole little crossbowman. My goodness, he packs quite the punch. He does over 25 damage per hit. What a fantastic little crossbow boy. I will just keep annoying the greens, and hopefully they'll send some kind of counterattack our direction. Now, one of the perks of Fletching is that it also increases the range of my towers, which have now become relatively overpowered, to say the least. I mean, they have a range of, what is that, 30 something? Yeah, it's pretty wacky, and it just gets wackier, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we have lots of conscription, we are able to spam out our research, which is going to allow us to cheese our way through the siege engineers bonus, giving all of our fantastic catapults here increased range. As you can see, bam, 8+5, looking quite good now. Basically, we need to get this up to probably about 40 times the original research, giving us the ability to hopefully hit any location on the map. Also, every time we get this upgrade in, our fantastic siege onagers actually start packing a little bit more of a punch against all buildings. Now, you want to be careful when it comes to upgrading the torsion engines, because if you go too far, then your siege onagers are actually going to accidentally destroy everything on the map, which is not exactly what you want to have, because you do need your own units to survive, and probably the best way to have your own units to survive is to spam upgrades to your villagers, making them the most resistant unit in the entirety of the game. Otherwise, it's entirely likely your siege onager is accidentally going to kill them. Now, here's a quick demonstration of the siege onager's abilities. We're going to have our siege onager here hit this tree over here, and you'll be seeing the range effects. As you can see, the siege onager manages to destroy all of the trees around here. Quite good, but it can be improved by quite a way. We're going to need more torsion engines, ladies and gentlemen. More torsion engines, more power, more range. Technically, the range stays the same, it's just the blast radius is much more. Now that we've increased our abilities even more, we'll be demonstrating just how far the blast radius has expanded from a couple of upgrades. Suddenly it wipes out all the way to over there. Much more powerful. But the range and the blast radius could be oh so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so much more indeed. I want intercontinental. It has to be able to reach across the entirety of the map. So that's exactly what we're going to be having. Oh my, the range of this siege onager is something to behold. It's exceedingly terrifying how powerful this bad boy is. Alright, I've managed to upgrade my arbalist just a little bit so that their range is now somewhere around about 60, meaning I can have my arbalist... Oh, are you going to be able to take a shot at that building over there? It's this archery range. It's quite far off in the distance, my friend. Are you going to be able to hit it? Just whereabouts do you need to be to actually hit that building? I mean, it is a range of 60, but we are on a huge map, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you can stand on my side of the wall and hit this thing over here. Okay, here comes the shots, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a counter for this? No, but it is exceedingly entertaining. Archery range never ceases to amaze me. Oh, there's just a random strange siege ram over here. Right, well that's fine. We got the onager on standby, so kapooshk. Well, that was easy. Oh, and we accidentally AoE killed a pig over here. Sorry, pig. Yeah, you definitely weren't meant to be in range of that. Oh, and it would appear the greens are actually sending some kind of an attack against us following what's just happened. But sadly, it's not going to... Oh wait, no, that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot because that's close to our walls. Oh my goodness, we got very close there, because you have to remember that friendly fire is activated with this bad boy. Whilst he can't damage himself, he can accidentally AoE our entire wall. Now what we're going to be doing is just raining shots roughly in the general direction of the enemy, and hopefully that's going to put us in a situation where they just all die thanks to the AoE of this. Okay, so there we go. We're trying to outrun it, but no, you lose all of your siege engines. A nice try nonetheless. Wow, they're just sending an absolute ton of battering rams over, but I'm afraid we have something to counter battering rams. This giant siege onager doesn't quite get more terrifying terrifying than that. Oh no, they're sending a battering ram. What a shame we have some machine gun firing crossbowmen on standby who are able to just snipe that thing from the sky. Right, let's increase the speed at which our crossbow boys can fire. I want minigun level strengths of accuracy at this point. Yeah, that was easy. Well, it would appear the Greens have slightly noticed what we're up to and do appear to be sending something to actually attack us. Is that a horseman? Okay. Right, catapult man, hit the horseman. Okay, the horseman is running. There is no running, I'm afraid. There is no counter. It is the siege onager. Rest in peace, tiny horse boy. Oh no, now the Greens are attacking. Well, it's a good thing that I do have this catapult on standby, as well as a very large amount of completely balanced arbalists, who also have the ability to train instantaneously, and have a 100% perfect accuracy. Okay, that's a minigun. Oh, we've accidentally made a minigun. Right, anyway, has my catapult got range over there? Oh no, catapult, no, catapult, no, catapult. Oh, my catapult just friendly fired all of my arbalists to death. Oh well, there goes half the arbalist army. Alright, catapult fire at these people. Go! Hopefully none of my stuff is in range. Nope, this does seem like a good spot to shoot at. Alright, so I'm just going to spam my fantastic siege onager to just attack the ground over here, and hopefully that should be enough to defeat any of their armies coming our direction. Oh, I tell a lie, they do appear to be trying to send hussars around the corner. That's fine, we've got arbalists for that. Oh, and these are very fast firing arbalists. Oh yes. Oh, we need to build more houses. Okay, that's fine, we must construct additional pylons. Ah yes, the machine gun line is all we need to defend ourselves against a couple of horses. Oh my, the siege onager. What is this? You've definitely managed to do something very impressive today. We just have one arbalist holding this entire flank by himself. Okay, this is balance. So yes, there is now no counter to what we've done. Look at, what has the AI done? Okay, right, we need the catapult up there. Catapult, go, catapult. Look at this. Think about the collateral damage we could do. Catapult, go catapult, faster. Right, I want to increase the torsion engines. More torsion. Just what on earth is going on up there? Okay, this is prime spot for siege engine to really show its worth. It's got 48 range. Go siege engine, go. Just fire at that thing. You don't even have direct line of sight, but I honestly don't even need you to. Right, attack the ground over there. Go. First hit. Good. Oh my. Okay, right. Okay, hang on a second, game. Hang on a second. Stop firing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The siege onager. It's so powerful. And I thought minigun crossbow. No, siege onager. Oh, there goes all my walls. Siege onager, no attack stance, please. You're not allowed to shoot. It's a terrible idea. Oh my goodness, we're just gonna need more arbalists. Just spam them out. Just have a couple of them. Oh my goodness, what have we done? I want more range on that onager. I wanted to be able to snipe the enemy base. So more siege engineers, please, whilst the miniguns hold the line. I'm not sure what strategy the AI appears to be going for. They appear to be going for some kind of just wave assault strategy of trickling in siege rams after siege rams. And while siege rams are very resistant against ranged attacks, considering the amount of ranged attacks they're receiving, they're not resistant enough. Meanwhile, the horses just take 2 hits to take down, so that's not very good. Just hear the sound of those archers firing away. Beautiful stuff, and they're also really cheap to build. So my onager now has a range of 68, meaning it can shoot as far out as here, which is rather successful indeed. So that means we're basically going to be able to cut off reinforcements before they even arrive. And if I can get the splash radius up high enough, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to completely cut off any reinforcements they might ever send anywhere. So we've researched this upgrade 75 times to the point where our siege onager now has a range of around about 80 something. I'm not quite certain how that translates, so I'm just going to quickly test and see if we can shoot on that building over there from our current location. Yes, we can. Okay, yeah. The shots do seem to be kind of disappearing in the air though, but no, they are on their way, so in come the shots. They fly all the way across the map, and okay, that's a lot of range. That's a very large amount of range. Can we hit this building over here? What do you say, onager? Okay, no, you do have to relocate for that one. Well, that's fine. Going to need some more upgrades for that one, evidently. There we go. I've upgraded conscription even more, so siege engineers, research is even faster. Very nice indeed. Now it's just a couple of clicks and it's done. And our onager's range is up to almost 100 at this point. Okay, can we hit this archery building over here? Of course we can hit that far. Oh, I'm so sorry, tiny army. You're going to be surprised by a very large amount of slightly irradiated rocks falling from the sky. Oh, here they come. Well, I'm sorry, cavalry. You're not actually in the safe range of the blast radius. Right, I'm now wondering if we can snipe the entirety entirety of the Green Army from the comfort of our own base. Oh, and is the game crashing? No, that was just a complicated thing for the AI. Okay, the game is starting to chug a little bit. I think it's just trying to calculate the trajectory of the shots. Okay, right, yes, there is a fair amount of chunking happening now. Are the shots coming in? I do believe these are our first shots coming in on top of the Green Army. Hopefully it should be a successful first strike and a landing. Oh, that's a lot of defeated horses. Okay, good stuff. Good shots coming in. And already the siege workshop buildings are starting to suffer. Fantastic. Now the range on these shots are very impressive. I mean, they're able to hit these heavy cavalry archers all the way over here. Oh yes, green is now starting to really tumble. They are sending a lot of horses our way though, but horses aren't going to make much of a difference against exceedingly fast firing archery boys. Also, if you want your catapults to pack even more of a punch, then make sure to research a good bit of basic chemistry, as that's going to provide +1 attack, and of course remember that's +1 attack spread out over a very large radius. Speaking of which, let's improve that radius. I want to be able to reach right into the heart of the enemy base with these shots. Okay, right, how about trying to hit this region over here? Let's go. Okay, the game's going to chunk again as it tries to calculate exactly what's happening. There we go, the shots are off. Good start. Oh, and here come the shots. Yep, that is the entire enemy base starting to get wiped out. Okay, yep, that's a very large amount of the horsey army has been defeated. Oh, it's not a good day to be part of the Huns, that's for certain. And they're just accidentally walking in the occasional spearman who's just going to see what's happening over there, but no, you do not want to stroll into that territory, I can say that much. Anyway, let us select our catapults once more, see if we can launch even further right into the enemy castle. Is that actually scientifically possible? Nope, you do need to relocate. Fine, we need more range attack. University boffins, please tell us why we can't accidentally snipe halfway across the map. What do you mean we need rocketry tech? No. Just strap a couple of pigeons to the side of these rocks, increase the range, that's all that matters. Right, now let's see if we can try and hit that castle from range. Go, catapults, go! No, the catapults do want to relocate. Very well, I suppose we can relocate the catapults into a bit of a more defensive position, and I guess the best way to do so would be to accompany them with a very large amount of crossbow boys. Right, this seems good. We've managed to get our siege onagers up further than ever before. This should give them a little bit more when it comes to packing a good punch. Also, you know what, we might as well send in a couple of backup siege onagers. They only cost, what, wooden gold to produce, and we have an absolute ton of those. Make sure to, of course, set them to no attack stance, otherwise they will accidentally shred your entire base. Anyway, now that we have the onagers in position, let us finally finish off the greens once and for all. Go, siege onagers, go! I'm sorry, but this is right into the heart of the green base, so I'm imagining they're going to be completely and utterly defeated after this. Doesn't matter how fast you try and evacuate your little villagers away from the blast zone. Here they come. Sorry, villagers. Oh, and that does look like the entirety of the green base has just been destroyed in one single hit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, but here comes the reds. Okay, suddenly we're going to need to turn the attention of our fantastical siege onagers to the rough direction of where the reds are coming from so that we can cut off their attack line. Right, now Arbalist, please open fire onto the reds that are attacking. Yep, this is the most efficient way to fight them, trust me. Right, Arbalists, open fire. Go, my friends, go. And yes, the siege onagers are coming in now. Fantastic, and that's the entirety of the red army defeated before it could even arrive. Exactly as I like it. Oh, although they are sending some men our direction. Well, luckily that's up to the Arbalist to deal with. Anyway, let us increase the blast radius. More torsion engines, please. More blast radius. I want to be able to hit things which aren't even on screen, please. Ah, yes, we're now able to land a shot there and destroy woods in this general area, which is a very good range. Although it would appear that we are getting attacked by the reds, so we're going to relocate where we're shooting and aim for roughly just here. It's quite close by. Oh, and now the greens are attacking as well. Oh, yes, we've got the red army stumped. They have no idea what to do. We managed to defeat them at range. Although the greens do look like they're actually making some kind of a resurgence, so I'm going to have to drop a couple more shots over there. Ah, there we go. That's the green town centre defeated. I could not build a wonder in the Dark Age. No wonder they were victorious. I shall abdicate. Fantastic. The green player has ejected themselves from the game. Good stuff. This gives us more time to sit back, relax, and focus on cheesing our way to ICBM territory. And now I want to see just how far we can get when it comes to actually hitting the heart of the reds, and just how far my siege onagers have to go to actually be able to hit them. Especially now that the greens have been taken out of the game, it only makes sense that we go for the reds and then the yellows. Oh, it would appear from here we can actually start hitting this temple. Fantastic, what a good start. I'm just going to hold off the main attack for a little while yet, but our first couple of shots should be raining in on the reds soon. And as you can see, the AI has already preempted this and is evacuating their fantastic castle. Sorry, castle. Oh, and that's the castle gone. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and the reds are not happy. They're immediately sending a response and trying to attack us. Okay, well, luckily we are able to defeat most responses by simply dropping a large amount of explosive boulders in the middle of them. Anyway, let us quickly upgrade the torsion engine just 4 more times, and let's see how these shots do. If only we could zoom out a bit more. Where are these shots coming in? Oh, there they are. Okay, and that's the entirety of the Red Army dead on screen, and the reinforcements for it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, what a devastatingly glorious success that was. Right, you know what? Let's try and land a couple of shots right in the center of their entire empire. I want it right in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's upgrade the range as well, just a little bit more. Ah, what a perfect time to launch our explosion, considering the yellow forces of the Chinese are also attacking. Oh, and we've got into range. Fantastic. So our first shots are going to land straight onto the town center of the Reds, and hopefully this should actually be enough for him to immediately capitulate. At least that is what I hope. My goodness, it really does take a long time for these nukes to come in, but here they are, ladies and gentlemen, and whabam, there goes the entirety of their empire. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, thanks for trying, Reds. You really did give it a go. Now just to hit the battlefield where all of them are fighting, hopefully we should be able to simultaneously take out the red and yellow army. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whabam. Ah, 2 birds, a couple of very large flaming stones. And that's the red army out of the game. All that's left is the yellows, at the complete opposite side of the map. Now we're going to be trying to hit this, but of course I would like to do so from the comfort of my own base. So I'm going to retreat my entire army back inside my own walls, and the challenge is to hit the enemy base from my own base, as I do believe that would be rather interesting to see if we could pull it off. But for that we're going to need a lot more range, I can certainly say that. Oh my, just look at the carnage at our walls. Evidently the yellow players really tried to defeat us, but I'm afraid there is just no actual way to defeat me. Now if you would be interested in seeing a video like this again, then please do say, as I'd be more than happy to certainly grab a couple of other YouTubers and see if we could have a very uniquely themed version of this fantastical game mode. I mean, it's just an absolute cheese fest, especially with players. It's great fun, because suddenly everyone's going for a wacky strategy. What have I created? Oh no, the siege onager now has a range of, oh, it's almost 200, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know how far this map is. Isn't it 250 by 250, I think? Something like that. That would make sense. That's a rough estimate of range, probably 100% wrong. So I think we'll work our way up to 250 and then see if we can land the shot. My goodness, things are getting unique to say the least. And there we have it. Finally, 250 range on these siege onagers. I do believe that should be more than enough to hit the other side of the map. Now, I have spec'd into even more torsion engines, so I'm hoping that theoretically what we're looking at here is a thermonuclear ballistic device which should be enough to take out the entirety of the yellows in one hit. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this. Finally, the power of the Ethiopians against the... who am I even fighting? The Chinese, yes, a natural enemy of the Ethiopians. Finally, they will discover the true power of the thermonuclear Ethiopians. And fire. Oh my, the game has completely and utterly frozen. Please, game, calculate this. I believe in you, Age of Empires. A 20-year-old game, it should be able to run a calculation like this. Right, just fire off one volley and then immediately stop. Okay, stop. Otherwise, this game's not going to be able to calculate what's happening here. So the shots are coming in. Where are they? Where are they? They must be somewhere. Ah, here they are. Here's one volley. Oh my goodness. I do believe it's halfway across the map. It's not quite there yet. Give it some time yet. The air raid sirens, meanwhile, are busy going off. Certainly the civilian population knows something's ever so slightly wrong. Ah, here come the rocks. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, what they must have done quite the journey indeed. And here they come. And... Kasploosh! Oh my goodness. Wow. What a range on that one. The entirety of the yellows have been defeated in one easy swoop. Only a handful of outlying settlements remain. Ah, what a glorious battle. Glorious indeed. Most importantly, a massive success for the entirety of my empire. Honestly, this is rather similar to when you have nuclear Gandhi in Civilization, except it's just a bunch of really over-the-top siege engines from Ethiopia. Just how powerful can we make the blast radius, though? Could we theoretically destroy our own base from the other side of the map accidentally? Right, let's try and hit this random point in the middle. See how far we can get in terms of tree damage. If we can get down here, that's way too overpowered. Right, so fire the shots. Here they come. Right, stop firing. Just how far can we get with these rocks fired straight into the middle? Okay, well, bam. Oh, we can get right the way down to here. A fantastic range. Very good range. Well done, siege onagers. Not really sure why the yellow player hasn't just given up at the moment. They have like a very small fighting force which is running running around here, but they've only got a couple more seconds to live, really, because there's a couple of very large heated boulders flying their general direction at the moment. Oh, yep, the cavalry's now pulling out of here. Sorry, cavalry. You got to run a little faster than that. A kasploosh. Yeah, that's the yellow army done for. Can you give up now, please, AI? Come on, please. Anytime now. Nope, you're trying to build a castle, I see. Fantastic. Things, I'm just firing off a series of shots basically scattered around so that the AI has no idea where to run from or run to, because at the moment, the AI is using complete and utter cheats to dodge half of my bullets, so I'm having to preemptively fire all of them. Oh, and here come the first wave. That should be enough to get a couple of the villagers. Yep, fantastic. Okay, that's accidentally got all of them. Okay, I kind of forget about the range of this bad boy. Ah, there we go. We're victorious. Lovely stuff indeed. Let's quit out of this game and see some of the post-game stats. Ah, yes. Military, 54,000. Fantastic. 93,000 technology score. My goodness. A total score of 160,000. Let's take a look at some of those military stats. Ah, 2,000 units killed, 50 lost, almost 400 buildings razed, and the largest army, well, no, we did not. We only had 79 men in our army. That was quite pathetic, but it was entertaining. We collected the most of literally everything in existence. We had the best technology of all time, researching 515 individual techs. Ah, it was an absolute success for our empire. Look at that. Even though statistically we weren't looking the best, oh, we did very, very well indeed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed watching a very strange take on Age of Empires 2, then feel free to give the video a like. And hey, if you want to support the channel, then do consider becoming a patron like these fantastic people on screen now. Each and every one of them are fantastic. Hats off to you, you lovely people. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Spiffing Brit, and I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. But for now, I have to head off. So have an absolutely lovely day, and if you're wondering what video to watch next, look no further than this one on screen now. Anyway, I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and have an absolutely fantastic time.